find a spot. Ken Blackwell.
Come here, Sean. Where's Linda Walker? I know she said something. Come on up here, Linda. David? David Connie. All right, come on up. As most of you all know, the three of us are board members of the NRA. I've had the great pleasure of chairing the Graduate Development Committee. These folks have been the heart and soul of that committee, and they've made a difference. They've made a difference on the front line. Here is a guy, David is a guy who is organizing in a multi-state area, and he's organizing our grassroots effort here on the ground. Look, Keith and I have been on bus rides all over the state of Ohio together, and so we're deep. Warren is a fighter. The sheriff is a fighter. Yeah, the fact of the matter is that we have a group of fighters. And I just want to leave you with this thought. You can do all the analysis that we want to do, read all of the polls, but at the end of the day, it's who has the most votes on election day. And we have to understand that people don't get excited about how comfortable they are. They get excited about their concerns. And we, in fact, have to constantly tell folks who are close to us what the threat is to our way of life, our prosperity, and our neighborhood and state safety. That means that we, in fact, have to be a force to blunt those threats. And we have to have an agenda that people think is worth fighting for. Now, when I was 15 years old, I boxed in the Golden Gloves amateur bouts. One of my first 5 bouts with relative ease. My 5th bout, I got hit so hard, 6th bout, I got hit so hard in the nose that I had to go home and tell my dad, who was a meat packer, that I was going to find a more scholarly career to pursue. Stayed away from boxing arenas until I was a freshman at Xavier University when Father E.J. O'Connor was a professor of mine and Bill Cunningham's. We were freshmen together. Father O'Connor asked me and a friend of mine, Benji Schwartz, to go to the old Cincinnati Gardens for the Golden Gloves bouts. We watched a young kid, Irish Catholic kid from the west side of Cincinnati, came out before his bout. He made the sign of the cross. Benji turned to Father and said, "Father, what's the significance of that?" Father, who was a Marine and about 72 years old, and a cigar smoker and a fight enthusiast, looked at Benji and said, "Son, it has some importance, but tonight it doesn't mean a damn thing if he can't fight." And I just want to say this to you. We, in fact, can talk a good game. We have to understand what's at threat now. And we have to be willing to fight to preserve our way of life, the security of our borders, the safety of our neighborhoods, the future of our children. And if in fact we frame the issues that way, frame the threat the right way, we will win on election day. But it must be as a consequence of us being willing to fight for these candidates by turning out the vote. Let's win. Thank you.
George Lang, our representative, George Lang.